You are definitely correct. Most of my Thomas work is done in a bonus room. Henry, because we both have an interest in wildlife.
Seriously?
Actually, my story is kind of similar to Bizarre Blossoms, but it has a major difference. When I was born, and until about 3rd grade, I was mostly into CD-ROM games. In fact, I still have my backyard football CD somewhere, and I always loved the music for that series. With new computer coming around 4th grade, the World Wide Web really drove me, especially around my interest in toy trains. At a time when I was high on music, my sister showed me YouTube. After drowning myself in music videos, I checked out the stuff on Thomas, and boy did it blow me away. Seeing a lot of originality and interesting ideas, I thought I might as well give it a shot, although it went with filming first and then creating the account. Mainly Thomas the Model series, but there were other inspirations. The only other example I can think of is DBA Productions' Thomas the Battery-Powered Engine. When I first started, I used the original iMovie, and now I currently use the new iMovie, which pretty much has upgraded since its last appearance. I've also used both versions of Windows Movie Maker for a time, but a recent crack at this program called VideoPad has proved that I will be using it more often. Though I have my eyes set on both Sony Vegas and Adobe Premiere. As for the pics, I use either AppleWorks or Paint, but I have recently picked up on GIMP. The only update you saw to the Tommy layout was the addition of Tidmouth Sheds, but we were in the process of building a new HO layout when this was made. One, as of now, my Duck and the Diesel Engine remake. 2, my Gordon Fix a Different Clip remake is my most popular, although my next PMV is getting close enough to the top. My PMV, Do They Know It's Christmas Time? Zombie layout is currently 4x8, and the HO layout is 4x6. That's DC, and it has power packs from Thomas sets. The new HO layout will be Digitrax DCC. Only if they hit the dislike button or post a poor comment. Ever since I was a baby, I've always loved trains. Trying Thomas was probably the first train I ever saw, though I also had an interest in I Love Toy Trains, going to train shows, and I always had a fun time going to my resident railroads, like the one near Scenic. Only if things don't go right while filming, people don't respect my work, or if my systems go on the fritz. I found that it takes 1 or 2 takes to get the shot right. I honestly believe I have improved much in terms of filming techniques, artwork, and a lot of other things. Getting used to new software can be tricky, but overall, I get used to it eventually. I've also made some great friends in my internet life. It's one of the few shows I'm hoping to get back on the internet. Who isn't, bro? I was about 3, 4, or 5 when we used to set up a lifelike diesel set around the tree. About the same amount as the Thomas items. You're looking at him. It started out at Eastside Trains, but it soon came to Seattle Train Center, or maybe the internet. Mostly wooden and Urdles, because I get a cult following with the Urdles when I got on the internet. I think about 20 strong and still collecting. As they say in Finding Nemo, wheel order! Honestly, both. They each have a unique look. Now, I do like all forms, but it's currently a tie between Tomy, Urdle, Bachman, and Hornby. Mostly the wooden and Bachman models. Connor the Hush Hush. About the same size as my Toy Trackmaster collection, I believe. Who isn't? To be completely honest, I never expected a friendship out of this. I think I was searching through some random Thomas material on YouTube once, and came across his episode remakes and his original episode. So I subscribed with him, and ended up pitching a few ideas for his character Michael, the Double Tinder Engine. And ever since then, our friendship has surprisingly grown a lot stronger, even after my return. I also started seeing Annabelle and Bambi, then I saw his Thomas remakes, and then his Casey Jr. series. He's moved on from most of these, but I still respect him. Like Skull's Productions, I was watching Shining Time Station, but I mostly like the Thomas episodes. Honestly, I like the visuals, music, and voice acting the most. Tickle Pink and Best Friends are two of my favorite episodes so far. I think it was around the time of Thomas and the Magic Railroad that was first introduced to the complete collection, and I think they were kind of interesting. Enterprising Entities is my favorite Reverend W. Audrey written book. And for Christopher Audrey, it's a tie between Thomas and the Great Railway Show and Wilbert the Forest Engine. Hank, Hero, the Logging and Locos, most of the new characters from Day of the Diesels, especially Belle, and Luke. Neville. I guess I'm a nerd for ugly ducklings. Aside from most of the Steam team, there's Spencer, Diesel, Donald Douglas, Boko, Fergus, Mavis, Oliver, Salty, and Stephanie, plus Duck. If you took notice of my listing of the books before, Bear and Wilbert. The repairs and post-trading teams. Thomas, you're the leader. I do have some knowledge of the original material, most notably P.T. Boomer. See Britt Allcroft's original idea would have been kind of interesting. As for CGI, if they only stuck it to the faces, that would have probably worked too. As of now, Thomas and the Magic Railroad and Calling All Engines are okay. I managed to get through Hero the Rails and Day of the Diesels well. The Great Discovery and Missing and Rescue were among my original favorites. Blue Mountain Mystery, however, is my newest all-time favorite. Season 6, which is kind of a renaissance for me. Season 1, Thomas Gets Tricked. Season 2, Wrong Road. Season 3, Henry's Forest. Season 4, Gallant Old Engine. Season 5, Rust in the Boulder. Season 6, Thomas and the Jet Engine. Season 7, Bulgy Rides Again. Season 8, Emily's New Route. Season 9, Thomas and the New Engine. Season 10, It's Good to Be Gordon. Season 11, Hector the Horrid. Season 12, Best Friends. Season 13, Tickled Pink. Season 14, Henry's Magic Box. Season 15, Tree Trouble. And Season 16, Welcome Stafford. Seeing her after a long time was pretty cool, and I like the way they gave her flexibility by making her work elsewhere. Either rewatching the original recordings we did, or going to deal with Thomas. Otherwise, this Thomas' trip to York, or whenever a character gets reformed. Both. Both. Decent psychics turned to rogues. A majority of the Christopher Audrey stories, and whatever Reverend Audrey stories they did not cover. The only thing I remember from my younger experience was the goods engine, or Puffa, I think, crashing into one of the barges. Now, it's brilliant. Anything with automobile racing or trains. DBA Productions had Billy Thomas Trains and MSTS videos on YouTube, actually in all eras. MS Doodle, ELW Train Sim, and SA3D. I had MSTS before I found the videos, but never got around to trying it out.